Hey guys, welcome back to JQ's World. Today I'm making another review. It isn't about a video game review, it's basically about a company review. And the company is called, forgive me, it's a long title, but I have to say how it is. It's called RetroBoy Custom Made Bar Top Arcade Machines. To make it short, let's just call it Retro Arcade. So I'm here to do my personal review of them and who they are and what they do. So, like I said, I'm not here to destroy anyone's company or anyone's career or whatever. But the thing that just amazes me a lot is that the way they handle things and the way that they don't respect their clients at all. And that's the thing that gets me frustrated and annoyed. Is because when these guys, when I spoke to them in the beginning, they're there to answer any questions to make sure they make a sell. I purchased 2 arcade machines from them. 2. Since, what was it? I purchased this since January 16 of 2020. Since January. And it was supposedly says 6 to 8 weeks, so by April it should have been done. On my birthday. And the other arcade was for a loved one. Now, I was waiting for those arcades, but unfortunately something happened to all of us here in the United States. There was a corona pandemic going on, and unfortunately it affected all of us. All of us from every single state here. I took it for consideration saying, okay, he's from Texas. He's getting, his shop is completely shut down. He took the arcade and brought it to his house to make it and then deliver it to me. So I'm like, you know something? I'll give him some time. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because there is a pandemic going on. And I have a heart. And I'm like, okay, take your time. He should be done by what? May, June. We're already in July. But every time I call him, he says, oh, we already got it done. We're going to start shipping it out. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll wait another week. He's like, oh, yeah, it's getting it, just left the shop. My shop is already open. I'm like, okay. And I remember in Texas, they reopened their state earlier compared to New York and everywhere else. So they had their stuff, open. Whether he might be telling the truth or not, I may never know because I'm not there. But he should take for consideration saying, hey, there's a pandemic going on. If you guys are ordering something, I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. These machines will not be ready from 6 to 8 weeks. It will take more longer. Nobody will get mad. Nobody, because you're respecting the customer. You're letting them know on time. But if you have time to post things on Facebook, if you have time to post things on YouTube, showing people how you're fixing them, showing how you're doing these arcade machines and everything, if you're showing them what you're doing, you should have time to give these machines. Or don't advertise it saying you're going to take 6 to 8 weeks when it's not true. Especially in the pandemic that we're in right now. That's what pisses me off. That's what gets me mad. And the thing is, I thought I was the only one, but I wasn't. I posted something on their Facebook page, well, group page or whatever you want to call it. And I let them know kindly. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times. I messaged them every single day to let them know when's my machine. He said he gave it out already. He's having problems with FedEx. Bull. He can't even give me a tracking number to find out what the hell is going on. Nothing. And the thing is, before this pandemic all happened, every other customer else told me it took them a year to get their machine. 1 whole fucking year. How you go from 6 to 8 weeks to a whole year? Can you explain that to me? How do you go a whole year? You know what you should do? If I was running your company, or the way you do it, I make priorities. I won't lie to my consumers because I rely on them. And I'll be like, okay, cool. You know something? Alright. You give me this time, you gave me the money. I'm just gonna give you an example. There's someone else on Facebook. His name is Max. I'll put his link down in the description. And he made me 2 arcade machines. 2. And 1 fucking week. Yes, it's not run by Hyperspin. At least I will have the nerve to not lie to you. It's run by Raspberry Pi. It has 15,000 games. And guess what? For $250. $250. I wasted $1,000 and something with them. I paid them directly. But you know what this guy did for me? And I respect him. Respect him for fucking that. He knew I was going through some shit with this company. With Retro Arcade. He knew I was suffering a lot, and he read my comments. He saw the things I posted. And when I posted that, mad letters. Luckily I took a screenshot. Obviously I can't show it on the back of the screen because I'm promoting these arcade behind me. But luckily I have screenshots. Whenever I have a chance, I'll put on the big TV and you can read everything that's said there. When I spoke to the guy, when his operations are open. Like, he has to be more organized. That's what I'm saying, my point of view. You should have the girls who are testing out the arcade be your secretary on the freaking Facebook, so they can answer your calls, they can be there and whatnot, and not get an attitude with them neither. If they're correcting you, I'm the one that paid you. You have to make sure I'm satisfied. When it comes to the money part, you're there to answer any questions to make sure you make that sell. But when you need your stuff, what you purchase for yourself and a loved one, you're not there. After messaging them, voice messaging them, letting them know, hey, I waited for far too long. The minute you threaten them saying, do you want their money back? You want your money back? They will answer your call immediately. And when I made that post as well saying that I don't want to wait anymore, I want my refund, he's like, sir, except making a negative post on my thing, why don't you message me? Why don't I message you? Because you don't pick up the goddamn message. That's why I made that post. And when I want to message them back, guess what? They block me. I can't message them. The only way I can message them is if I give them a call. And you think they're going to pick up the phone? Absolutely not. Oh, we have a lot of... If you have too many clients, finish them first and then deal with another client. And like I said before, this one who gave me this Retro Arcade for $200 plus tax is coming from California. That is more far away than Texas. And I know right now the pandemic is fucking up these states, California, Texas, and everywhere else in the South. Well, California doesn't count in the South, but I mean, it's still pretty bad over there. But he managed to get me from California all the way to here to New York. And you're coming from Texas, and you can't ship my stuff where you're a little bit more closer to me. You can't ship that to me. And you said it's done. You have to fix the way you operate. And if you can't accept criticism at all, then you should not run a business. I'm sorry. Every business, no matter what it is, it could be a small business, big business, restaurant, movie theater, whatever. If you can't accept criticism at all, then don't open a business. Don't get mad at your clients if they're rebelling and fighting back. My money is worth a lot because I work my ass off for that money. Day and night. And if I purchase something to you, if I'm giving you basically my trust to give me my machines that I purchase, I want my due. And like I was saying before, this guy Max, he knew I was going through some shit with this guy. And he's like, you know something? Don't pay me now. Wait until you get your machines and then pay me. He took a bold risk. And I'll give him that. He took a big, bold risk by doing that, because anyone else, if I wasn't the person that I am today, anybody else would have just taken these machines like, hey, thanks, asshole. But no. He didn't. He trusted me. And I returned the favor back. I have these machines and I have another one coming up soon. I'm going to do a full review on each of these machines. And even when the machines are not properly working, I ship them back. He fixed them, and then he freaking did a 2-day shipping from California to here to New York. And I constantly have in contact with him on Facebook or on mobile. And if he can do that with me, why can't this big company do that? And he's only one man. Versus, what, a whole army you have? You have carpenters there, you have other people fixing as you show your videos how they do things. You have a whole group. And this one guy managed to do this in about a week. Maybe even less. And anytime I want something from them, he gives me a discount. Because you're right, I'm gonna buy more stuff from him. And I hope his little company he's starting out will get him higher, because that's how you respect the client. That's how you gain their trust. Like I said, I admire the guy who did that with me. I really do, because no one insane will actually do that. To be honest, nobody. And like I said, if you want to trust these retro arcade people, go ahead. But I'm giving you a heads up what's to come to them. Maybe other people have received the machine, because I have got messages from other people saying, hey, yeah, their operation, how they do things sucks ass. Completely sucks. But at the end, you get your machine. But how are you supposed to trust that if the person doesn't even tell you? If he already lied saying that he delivered the machine, but they're waiting on FedEx. If he's constantly lying to you and saying, oh, it already shipped out, but it's still not here, and then had the fucking audacity to say, oh, everyone else got the machine but except you. I don't know what happened. Let me get right on it. Let me check on it. Even my girl got tired. I'm like, take your money back. Don't fucking bother with it. She gave me a couple of warnings, but I wanted it because of the corona that's going on. I wanted it, I had a little sympathy. Or empathy, whichever you want to call. But I try, to be nice. But sometimes people see niceness as weakness. And sometimes I don't want to be a terrible person because someone done me wrong. And just today, this proving me wrong with this other person, Max, who done me this favor with the RetroBoy Arcade, even asking me what games do I want to make sure that it is in there. I'm like, holy shit, if there could be more people like that, shit, that'll be great. That. My review for these guys obviously is not going to be good. He might come after me because he has a YouTube channel with 400 subscribers. I have a YouTube channel right now with close to 800 subscribers. I'm working my ass off to try to get more subscribers. I'm doing it. But if I get it, great. If I don't, it's fine. At least I'm trying. But I can't say that to these guys as well. If you want to trust them and you want to wait that long, at least make sure that they, answer your calls or whatever. I'm just giving you my point of view and what I've went through. And like I said, I don't have to lie. The one thing, what I do with reviews, I give you the damn honest truth. That's why when I did The Last of Us, I went at them completely. First it was a corporation that's fucking up their clients, and now it's other people on Facebook or whatever small business they have to try to screw you over as well. It's not right. You shouldn't do that to them. Especially if they trust you. If they fully trust you with their money in your hands to make sure you give them their product. If you want to apologize to me personally, I know you won't do it. I definitely know you won't do it. You'll give me the arcade without any charge, to show that you really are sorry for what you have done with me and what you put me through with everything that happened. Because right now I'm saying I believe, because I haven't got a call back from Discovery and Chase, I got my refund back. I've been checking it constantly. It says they're not charging me. I have to wait 7 to 14 days. But so far, since Discovery and Chase hasn't called me, I believe I got my refund back. But I will check it again tomorrow. But so far my bills hasn't increased at all. I've actually decreased a minute. I wanted my refund back, because if I couldn't get a hold on them, I hardly doubted these bank people got a hold on these guys as well. So if you guys, Retro Arcade, want to take at least this criticism that I'm doing for you guys, try to take this little criticism I'm doing for you guys as a hint, or as a way to help you guys out to progress, to make sure you're there for your customers and you're gonna keep your promises. And if you're gonna advertise 6 to 8 weeks, I recommend you to remove that completely, or at least give an update what's going on. If there's a coronavirus going on, if there's a pandemic going on, don't put up videos of you doing things and saying you don't have time to answer people's call, but you have time to show videos of what you're doing. And you want to advertise to continue selling and selling and selling and getting more money in your pockets. But they're not going to get their machines. And someone complained on your YouTube channel saying, "Where's my machine?" And you removed his comments. That's fucked up, dude. You can't do that to them. You can't do that to me or anybody else. You can't. But that's about it. Like I said, these RetroBoy arcade that I have right now, they're very good. They run well. Haven't had any problems with them at all. Well, not yet. I still have to give it a full review, but I'm just saying right now, with the hour that I spent playing with this with my niece, I run through. I had no problems right now. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Make sure you comment and subscribe to JQ's World. And I'll see you soon. I'll give you a full review on these two Raspberry Pi and the next one that will be coming very soon for me. Take care, guys. Have a good night. And I will leave this guy's Max information on my description below. Take a look at his merchandise. He doesn't only just make arcades. He also has, rare nostalgic toys that he's selling as well for a very good price. Alrighty, guys, take care, have a good night, and I'll see you soon.